The Executives in Residence program was really designed to be a bridge for our students from all of the great lessons that they learn in the classroom, but giving them an avenue to think about them in the actual corporate setting and how they're going to apply there.
It's a big jump from being professional ready to executive ready. You need different level of trainings on executive presence, on the way you handle conflict, on the way you handle communication and management. A lot of those cannot be learned in the classroom. That's what Executive in Residence program is for. It offers a safe environment for students to practice their executive level skills with top executives in San Diego.
My name is Terry Funk-Graham, and I am the former Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer of Jack in the Box. So when I think about the beginning of the semester to the end, and I reflect on how were the students doing, I think what I was so impressed with over time was how much more prepared they were as they transitioned through the year. The impact that I think was most helpful was the advice that they were getting. Those bits of knowledge will really help them in their career. And I think that was really helping them in terms of their launch as they leave San Diego State. That was certainly the hope.
I'm Scott Drury. I'm the former executive of Southern California Gas Company. First, I would say I think the Executive in Residence program is a very unique opportunity for the graduate business students at San Diego State. And so I was excited about the opportunity to be part of that. When I was in college, part of the experience I enjoyed the most was when we had the perspective of outside practitioners. And so I thought this was an opportunity to pay that back a little bit.
So I'm Jessica Grounds. I'm the CEO of Corporate Directors Forum and Corporate Directors Forum Institute, and I am also the co-founder of Running Start and Mind the Gap. Executive in Residence is really about them thinking through their own sort of path and journey to becoming a leader, what works well, what doesn't, and everyone's going to have a different combination of things that they're great at. That's partly why this program is so great, to identify that, to encourage what people are good at, and to continue on that road as they mature in their work and their knowledge.
I was very drawn to this program because it focuses on both personal and professional growth. I definitely wanted to learn how to communicate more effectively, more confidently, and develop that self-trust that is needed to lead.
So one of the things that I've learned through the EIR experience is learning how to have difficult conversations with peers. In my first EIR interview with Terry, she gave me some really deep advice about how to have those difficult conversations, and it's something that I carry with me every day.
The reason Marco really stood out is we stayed in touch. So when the program ended, we still would get together and talk about where he was in his career and what he was wanting to do. And he's super interested in going into consulting. And so I helped him by saying, look, let's get your resume ready for that so that it could be tailored for that audience.
One of the benefits of the program, as we talked about, is perspective that can be shared with you before you have to acquire that perspective yourself. So the point of sharing that with the students was that none of us can always recognize the outcome of a particular situation or opportunity, and you have to be fluid and willing to take a little bit of risk.
After every event, we get the opportunity to sign up for office hours. When I had my office hours with Scott, he really pulled back the curtain and gave us an inside look at how it really feels to deal with the enormous responsibility of making decisions that impact a whole organization, and sometimes those are very tough choices.
By learning from a variety of different perspectives, students can find their own path.